Hey boys, hey Noah, hey Devin, hey Noah. I want to show you something. I'm trying to set something up here, but it ain't working out too good for me. I want to show you an old reproduction pistol that I've got a lot of personal feelings for. Uh, this is a percussion pistol, a cap and ball. Now, I know you've seen this guy. This is an old single shot percussion gun. Okay. I have shot the shit out of that gun. If you'll notice, there's no cap on it. Okay. All right. I put that together when I was 10 or 12. All right. But I graduated from this guy here when I was about 10. And I got my first cap and ball pistol. And I don't have it anymore because I wore it out. I actually wore two of these guns out, which is why I really prefer the 1858 Remington. But this gun has some nostalgia and some love behind it because this was a guy that was a good friend of mine, and he gave it to me, and he was dying. And so it means a lot to me. I had to do a little gunsmithing work on it, but I want to show it to you. Okay, this is this is a reproduction 1860 Colt. Okay, it looks old because it is. This gun was probably made in the late 60s, early 70s. Okay, and if you'll notice, I mean, there's no caps on it. It's not loaded. I promise you. Probably take me 5 minutes to load the damn thing if I could even find the powder. All right. If I didn't have to hold the camera with one hand, let me show you a couple things about it. This was considered the safety. See how it would lock between caps? If you look, it locks between the cylinders. It's not a very good safety, but that's kind of how, if you loaded all 6 cylinders. Let me adjust the focus a little bit. Let's see if I can get a little bit of clarity here. There we go. But if you'll notice, I'm going to spin the cylinder. See the little dimple? Okay. But anyways, sometimes they wore out. I don't think the originals had that, but you would keep it between the cylinders that way. And the reason I like the 1858 Remington over the 1860 Colt is because this gun is an open top. And it's a wedge gun. If you'll notice, the front end of this gun is put together by a wedge. You have to basically knock that wedge out every time you take it apart to clean it. And after time, the base pin will loosen up that holds the cylinder and it'll wear out. I've worn two out. But the thing that makes this one very interesting and why I love it, it's one of the rare reproductions that has a full fluted cylinder. If you'll look, this is considered a full flute. That is a full fluted cylinder. Now, you've probably seen revolvers that had the flutes that would probably come about halfway, right? And then it would taper out. This was a full flute because it reduced weight. Some people complain that because of the full flute, the timing would come off. This one seems to work fine. Of course, it's been rather gently used. It's probably not been shot like as many times as mine, but it's an Italian replica. It's probably a U-birdie. I think it's a U-birdie. Let's see. It's a Navy Arms, but probably imported in Ridgefield, New Jersey, made in Italy. But I bet it was a U-birdie. If you'll notice on the back, you see that indentation? And then if you'll look here, you'll see two marks, cuts on each side of this flash plate. That's so you could mount a shoulder stock. You could actually screw a shoulder stock and shoot this like a carbine. Of course, it's got an 8-inch barrel. And of course, to load it, you have the loading gate, or the ramrod here. So basically, you'd hold it up, you'd pour the powder in, and then you would use this lever to ram in the balls. I said balls. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys just one cool old gun of mine. Yeah, the man who gave it to me, he died of cancer. And I'd love to take it out shoot sometimes, but anyways, this, even though it's a reproduction, it's very hard to find a full fluted cylinder reproduction Colt 1860 like this. So anyways, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about this. It's a pretty neat little guy. So anyways, I'll let you go. I love you, Devin. Love you, Noah. Love you, Noah. Love you, Devin.